YouTube, how are you now? So BattleBit Remastered just released update 2.1.4. Big news is they added two new weapons, so the G3 designated marksman rifle and the F2000 assault rifle. Neither one's very good, but they did buff the AUG A3 and the HK419. So the AUG buff's not enough, I don't think. They only increased the fire rate from 500 to 600. But the HK419 buff was huge. So they increased the fire rate from 640 rounds per minute to 825 rounds per minute. And it's a higher damage 4-shot kill gun. It does 31 damage, so it actually makes it a very fast killing gun now. One of the fastest killing guns in the game, competitive with the FAL, which is one of the fastest killing guns. So it's only within like 20 to 30 milliseconds of the FAL at all armor types. So it's a very fast killing gun, but it's a lot more accurate. So the FAL has quite a bit of side-to-side recoil, which makes it not very useful beyond mid-range. And then the other fast killing gun is the Scorpion EVO, and that has really high vertical recoil, so not very good beyond mid-range either. So the HK419, even though it's slightly slower killing than those guns, it can reach a lot farther because it has a lot less recoil. It still has a little bit of side-to-side recoil compared to like the M4, so it's not going to be as good at super long ranges, but it can definitely beat the ranges of the FL and especially the Scorpion EVO. So probably going to be one of the most used guns. Easier to use than the FAL and the Scorpion EVO. Has 30 round magazine capacity, has a bit more damage potential than the FAL does. So I was using the FAL before they buffed the HK419 because I think it's the best gun in the game before these buffs. Scorpion EVO's in there too for close range. Scorpion EVO's better close range, FAL's better, I think, all around. So the best all around, I thought, beyond close to mid-range, but now I think the HK419 is better. So it has more versatility, doesn't kill as fast, but it's really competitive. Like I said, 20 to 30 milliseconds within the FAL time to kill, but a lot more accurate, higher magazine capacity, so you can get more multi-kills. FAL is a little bit harder to get multi-kills with 20 round magazine, but HK419's pretty good, so I would definitely recommend using it. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I haven't unlocked all the attachments yet, because you definitely want to try either the long barrel or the heavy barrel to get that extra damage, because that makes it super fast killing against all armor types. So without that, it's a little slower against 125 armor and against 162 armor. Not by a whole lot, but enough to make it not as fast. So I would definitely recommend using that. So the build that I've been using currently is the SDN6762 and the B25 URK grip. So the B25 URK grip and the SD6762 muzzle brake for the lowest recoil possible. The SDN6762 does decrease the damage a little bit, but it doesn't hurt the base gun at any of the armor types. So definitely worth using there, but I do want to try the long barrel. So the long barrel adds quite a bit of vertical recoil though, so I'll probably have to switch the grip from the B25 to the vertical grip, just so that vertical recoil is a little bit more manageable. It will increase the horizontal recoil a little bit, but not by a whole lot. So we'll have to see which one is better, because pure TTK wise, the long barrel is going to be better, but if it makes you miss one or two more shots than you would normally, then it's not worth running. So I'll have to unlock those attachments and see which build I like better, but currently the build that I'm running now is really good, so we'll just have to see how good the optimal build would be. So yeah, HK419 is definitely in there. They did add a new map, so I think it's called Zalfi Bay. I've only played it once, and it was in frontline mode, so not the greatest mode. Didn't play all that well because the contested point was just a very long, narrow building. Had a long middle hallway that was open from end to end, and not a whole lot else besides that. So it's just basically a funnel of death, and there's not a whole lot of cover around that building either. So it's just pretty much pure chaos, but wasn't able to see the majority of the map. So it looks pretty nice. Looks pretty cool. It's like a resort, beach resort type thing going on. There's a bunch of buildings and stuff on the side skirts, like residential buildings, parking garages, that kind of stuff that I didn't really get to explore. So we'll see if it plays better in different modes, like Conquest or any of the other modes really. But didn't really care for it too much on Frontline. I can't really make a judgment one way or the other until I play it some more and get some different modes on it to see how it plays in different modes. They did make some other changes as well. Like they adjusted the hit markers for some reason. So it used to be the hit markers were a lot closer to the screen. They were a lot tighter together. Now they're a lot more spread out. And they made them a lot smaller too. So I adjusted the size of them. The default is 1.0. I think that's a little too small. So I adjusted the size of them to 1.5. So if you go into your settings and your gameplay options, you can adjust each of the hit markers for every type. So health, armor, headshot, and then kill. You can adjust those independently if you want to. I just made them all 1.5. And you can adjust the volume of them as well if you don't think they're thick enough, because I think they are slightly thinner than they were before, but 1.5 seems fine by me. But you can also do positional hit markers, so instead of them being centered in your screen, it appears on your screen wherever your barrel is pointed. So that might be kind of weird. I don't think I would like that, but if you need to know where your barrel is pointed as opposed to being in the center of the screen, I guess that would be helpful, but that would probably just throw me off if it's like off to the side somewhere. But yeah, that's all the changes so far. Really liking the HK419. Definitely check it out. I'll keep using it and level it up and see if I like the long barrel and vertical grip combo better than what I'm currently running now, if it's worth it or not. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys think of the update, if you like any of the new guns, if you've been using the HK419 like me. I haven't tried the F2000 or the G3. TTK wise, they're not the greatest, but could be useful if the recoil is low enough on the F2000, but it's just a slower killing gun because it's lower damage. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Howie, up top, man, up top, in the doorway.